Hey friends, it is great to see you today on Read Through the Word. It is the 6th of June, and we are going to be looking at Ecclesiastes chapter 3 today, the first 8 verses. The first 8 verses there. They are verses that I've taught on before, and I bet you've heard them before, these sermons on these verses as well. So perhaps I'm not going to reveal any new revelation. There might not be any new revelation, but what I am hoping to do today is give you some encouragement and to give you a reminder that our Father is Father Time. He's Father Time. I love reading this aloud. So if you will just indulge me before we get, and I don't usually read long passages, y'all know that, but I have to read this. Because I'll tell you, and you know how I feel about reading scripture out loud. To me, it is so powerful. It is the it is the sharpest weapon in our arsenal against the enemy. And often, one of the weapons that he uses against us, Satan, is the enemy of doubt. The enemy the doubt that God really cares, that God is really working out things in your life, in my life, that he is, he's just sitting up there doing his own thing. He doesn't care about what's going on in your life. Those are doubts. One of the biggest arsenals that he uses. I mean, he started in the garden by causing Eve to doubt. So I need to read this out loud for us today. Okay? All right. For everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant, a time to harvest, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build up, a time to cry and a time to laugh, a time to grieve and a time to dance, a time to scatter stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to turn away, a time to search and a time to quit searching, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to mend, a time to be quiet and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. You know, this just reiterates to me that our God is Father Time. He holds all time in his hands. Everything that's happening is held in his hands. What a great, great reminder for us. Don't forget this one thing, dear friends. With the Lord, a day is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is like a day. As we are surrounded with one situation that requires us to wait after another situation that requires waiting, we can trust Father Time. We can. In fact, 997 occurrences of the word time is in the Living Bible translation. How amazing is that? From Genesis all the way to the end, everything that happened in the Bible has to do with perfect timing. Perfect timing. When we wait, we can renew our strength. I put a great verse there from Isaiah. When we wait, we can anticipate. I love this. Anticipate seeing something that eyes have never seen and hearing something that ears have never, ever heard. Can you imagine hearing something that's never been heard or seeing something that's never been seen because we waited with Father Time for his perfect timing in everything in our life? Oh, what I've missed because I did not wait well with my Father Time. Oh, the things that I jumbled up and messed up because I decided that I knew when the time was for this, that, and the next thing. Oh, and as we are waiting, we can enjoy the fullness of his presence. Oh, friends, listen. Listen to David's Psalm 16. You will make known to me the path of life. In your fullness, in your presence is the fullness of joy. In your right hand, there are pleasures forever. Now, I don't know about you, but I want those pleasures forever. But more than anything, I have come to the place in my relationship with the Lord where I want the fullness of the joy of his presence. That's what I want. Because when I have the fullness of the joy of his presence, the waiting is pleasurable. It is palatable. It's a classroom where I'm learning all kinds of new things. Oh, and it's a great place of anticipation of what is coming next. And friends, oh wow, we get a front row seat to a time for this, a time for that, and a time for the next thing. Because we are enjoying our time with Father Time. We'll see you next time on Read Through the Word.